We need to have a conversation, guys. I'm sure anybody who's tuned into the internet has seen how busy my week has been. This has been the busiest couple days of my life. I've barely slept. That's why there haven't been any streams. Obviously, for those of you who don't know, I acquired Mindplex, and that's going to be my number one priority going forward. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Overwatch 2. Obviously, anybody who's watched my streams over the years has continued to see my dissatisfaction with the game, and I'm not going to be taking shots at the game and saying, "Oh, it's the devs' fault." Obviously, the blow of the PVE not being what was promised was kind of the final straw for me. That broke the camel's back. That let me know, okay, I just need to move on. I know I don't want to be here my whole career. I know I don't want to be here my whole life. I want to move on and do more with my life. And obviously game design is a big part of that. And that's, why one of the reasons why I wanted to get Mindplex was so that I actually had the ability to go design games and pursue my dream. And it's just very clear that Overwatch isn't really going to be a space to do that. And I really don't want people to take this video as one of those, "Oh, I'm quitting the game, blah, 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 I hope this game dies." No, I want Overwatch to succeed. It has a very special place in my heart. It's been great. And, it's just like right now with what I want to do with my life and how I'm feeling and stuff like that, it just is elsewhere. I can't have Overwatch be my number one priority. So the days of Samito coming on and streaming top 500 ranked every day are no longer going to be here, just to be honest with you. Let's I want to branch out, do more rant style videos about things in general. Mindplex is going to take a lot of my attention. Now, are there going to be some days where I'm like, you know what, maybe I kind of want to stream some Overwatch ranked? Yeah, I'll hop on and I'll stream, and it's not going to be like I'm abandoning this channel forever or the Overwatch content forever. It's just right now with where things are at, especially the state of the game. I mean, obviously the PvE lying just made me lose all trust, and that was really the big deciding factor in me wanting to go. Like, I knew I had some interest in Mindplex, but after I heard what was going on, that definitely was the thing that made me say, all right, we need to jump ship here. We need to, go focus on my dream and other business ventures and stuff like that. Because it was always on my mind. I knew I wanted to do it, but with the state of the game, I miss 6v6. I hadn't really brought up 6v6 too much just because, there was no point. We were looking forward to PvE and stuff. But for me personally, on a personal note, I just liked having more synergy. I like a higher skill ceiling. And that's just kind of what I wanted. And it's just, there's just a big sour taste in my mouth towards this franchise right now about just everything, man. Like, I was looking forward to PvE so much, and it's just not there. The state of ranked is horrible. I still can't even play with my friends. Like, why would I want to stick around on that product? I know the ceiling for content creation is bigger in other places. I'm miserable playing the game, right? It's very clear that they aren't catering this game towards competitors, which is what I am. It just, it was a no-brainer decision for me to look to just go do other stuff. And again, let me be clear. This is not one of those videos where it's like, I hate this company and I hope the team fails and I hope the game dies. Like, no, of course, dude. There's so many great people in the scene, and, I hope to see them succeed and do well. And that's all I ever wanted for this game, right? Was to see it thrive and pop off and be a game that really attracts so many people from different places, because it really is the most special shooter game I've ever played. I've never played a shooter game that has the polish that this one has, that has the diversity of gameplay options that this one has, that has the storytelling that this one has. Like, Overwatch still does have the most potential out of any FPS game on the market. It's just, not only has it just not ever really been pursued, but it's just been flushed down the toilet over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm just so tired of sitting here powerlessly watching and wasting my career here when I could go pursue other things. Like, the reality of Overwatch is, and this is just where Activision Blizzard as a company entirely has taken it, is it's just going to be a mid-tier game. And, that could be sustainable for them. That could be great for them, and they could make that work. But for me personally, I'm too competitive, man. I'm in everything I'm in to win. And whether I end up winning or losing, I've lost plenty in my career. I've lost plenty in my life. I made plenty of mistakes, right? But, I don't regret it, because that's just the kind of man that I am. I'm a competitor, and I want to give everything I have to every project. And I'm not interested in a project that just does the bare minimum. I'm not interested in being around something that doesn't go out there. Like, I've kind of talked about this a little bit. I'm going to open up about a couple things here. Ever since my buddy Jalen died, right, I remember being at his funeral, and we had to carry his casket, and it was an open casket, right? And he was my best friend. It's where I got my name. It's where I got everything. And I remember looking down at his body and just, I can't get that image out of my head. And ever since that moment, I changed. I realized that you have to give everything you have while you're here, or it's not worth it. It's not about winning or losing. It's about, obviously, winning is important and you want to win, but it's about giving it 110% every single day. And while I'm in the Overwatch scene, and that's my main thing, I know that I'll never be able to give it 110% because I just don't believe in the vision. I just don't. And that's the cold, hard truth. Like, I need to go do something that I believe in to be fulfilled as a human being. And that's not to say that some people can't feel fulfilled in Overwatch. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying that if you feel that, you shouldn't. Please make no mistake. This is a complete personal note, right? And this is by no means trying to, shit on anybody at the team or shit on any creator who wants to pursue a career in Overwatch. Go for it. If that's what fulfills you, abso-freaking-lutely, right? But I have to be real about myself and what I want and what I need to do. And I think that's been pretty apparent for many, many years now. I would say since 2020 that, I have not really been fulfilled in Overwatch. And I haven't wasted my time. I don't regret my time, right? Because it's been beautiful. It's been fun. But, I don't think that this game is going to be elite. I don't. I just don't. I hope it does. I hope I'm wrong. But, listen, when true colors get revealed, you got to believe it, right? And while I do love Jared and Aaron, I don't think it's their faults at all. I think Jared's actually done a great job of replying to people on Twitter. It's been really fun to see him stand his ground. And I got to say, Jared, I respect the hell out of that, man. You keep doing it, and I hope that you can turn this ship around. And keep it going and keep the ball rolling here. And best of luck to you, man. We're rooting for you. And I hope I encourage my entire community, especially who still are going to be playing Overwatch every day, to also root for him, right? For me, it's just like, look, I know that this is not the place that's going to make my dream come true. I know that in order to be a better man and give back like I was given to from this gaming industry, that I need to go elsewhere. And that's what my plan is. Right. So, obviously I've been very silent this week talking to you guys about what my plan is. Cause honestly, it's been crazy. I mean, contracts at 2 a.m., getting my development team together, planning out everything that we need to do. I have huge plans for Mindplex. And this is going to be my step into the reins of game design and making sure that we can make some dreams come true for many, many people and really give back to the experience that I've gotten. And it's just the state of Overwatch. It's just not that game. It's just not that game. It's not what it once was. And I don't think, I personally, if I was a betting man and I had to bet, I would say it probably won't ever be, which is fine. It still can be sustainable. It can still do well, but it's really hard to hit the bar as to what this game was on release because there was nothing like it, and there never will be. That's how special it was, right? That's not me saying that you can't be successful in the Overwatch scene, because like the first launch was just one of the most incredible things in the history of gaming, and it definitely got all the credit that it deserved. And I do hope it can get back there. But right now, we got to focus on us, man. We got to keep things moving. We got to be the best we can be every single day. And I know that I can't be the best man I can be while focusing primarily on Overwatch. So, this is kind of why I'm stepping away from the game a little bit. I'm not quitting entirely. Like, I'll be around. Like, if you guys need me, I'll try to be in and out when I have time. But Mindplex is now my number one priority. I've got to get the ball rolling here. I've got a ton of projects that I got to work on, and I'll have a lot more news for you guys on that sooner. But I'm going to go chase my dream. And Overwatch, while you've been my number one priority for so many years, I want to say thank you for the memories. Thank you for everything. It's not the last you'll see of me, but I'm still really, really grateful for all the people I've met, the journey it's been, the mistakes I've been able to learn from and continue to learn from. Overwatch made me a better man, and I am very grateful for that. So to all my friends of the Overwatch scene, good luck, have fun, keep grinding, keep doing you, believe in yourself, chat. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and those of you who are coming with me on my journey forward through Mindplex and forward into the game design industry and forward into many other business plans that I'll be able to talk about, that's awesome. So you'll see me on Ranked maybe twice a week, and you'll still see rant videos on this channel covering a ton of subjects. But that's why I'm stepping away from Overwatch. It's time for me to spread my wings. So thank you guys so much. I love you. I'll see y'all later with a ton of announcements. Peace out and best of luck, Overwatch.